Have you ever made a sale right on the spot and just wished all the paperwork would magically take care of itself? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down a tool designed to do exactly that, NuMetric's cash invoice feature. Let's dive in and see how you can master those in-the-moment sales. You know the scene, right? A customer walks in, they love something, they buy it, and they pay right then and there. It's awesome. But then the other work starts. You got to manually enter that sale, create a receipt, maybe update your inventory, and then double check that your financial records are all straight. It's a total juggling act that, let's be honest, can lead to mistakes and just eats up so much of your valuable time. And that right there is the fundamental challenge we're talking about. The on-the-spot sale is the lifeblood for so many businesses, but it always seems to come with this, administrative headache. So the question is, how do you grab that immediate cash and have it show up in your books instantly, without creating a mountain of paperwork for yourself later? Well, here's the good news. You absolutely do not have to choose between making a sale and keeping your books clean. There is a much, much smarter, more efficient, and, best of all, automated way to handle these kinds of transactions. And that better way is something NuMetric calls a cash invoice. Now, this isn't your typical invoice you send out hoping for a payment down the road. Nope. This is a tool that's been purpose-built for those sales where the payment happens immediately. It's designed for one thing: speed and simplicity, right at that point of sale. So let's be clear. We're not just talking about creating a piece of paper. This is about a single action that triggers a chain reaction. It does three things all at once. It records the sale, it spits out a receipt, and, this is the big one, it updates your financials in real time. That's the game changer. Okay, so how does this thing actually work in practice? Let's walk through it together. We're going to go step by step through creating your very first cash invoice, and you'll see just how ridiculously easy it is to turn a quick sale into a perfectly recorded transaction. Now, before we jump into the full 9 steps, check this out. Look at how simple the basic requirement is. To get this whole process started and create a customer record, the only thing you absolutely need is their country code and mobile number. That's it. Everything else is just extra. It really shows you this was designed for speed. All right, so here's the whole process, nice and simple. First, you just navigate to the cash invoice section. You pop in the customer's mobile number to identify them. Then you just add the items they bought, what it was, how many, the price. Pick which account the payment went into. You can add a discount or some notes if you need to, and then the final step, you just click Create Invoice. And that final click, that Create Invoice button, that's where the magic really happens. Because that's not just you finishing up your data entry. Oh no, that's you kicking off all the automation. This is the real payoff. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This is straight from the NuMetric Help Center. The second you create that invoice, a receipt is automatically recorded. And at that exact same moment, the transaction is logged in your financials. There's no delay, no need to sync anything later, and no chance of forgetting to enter it. It's just done. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? It's a fire and forget system. You make the sale, create the cash invoice, and that's it. You're finished. Your books are perfect, the customer's got their receipt, and you can move right on to the next customer feeling confident that everything behind the scenes is totally in order. So let's zoom out for a second. How does this fit into the bigger picture of your business? I mean, on-the-spot sales don't just happen at a cash register anymore, right? They come from all over, and the cash invoice feature is actually designed to bring all of those channels together. This is what makes it so powerful. It doesn't matter if a sale comes from your now 8 point-of-sale terminal in your shop, or if someone buys something from your e-commerce store online, or even if they pay through your online appointment system. It's all connected. Every single channel funnels into the same system, making sure every single transaction is recorded the exact same way, instantly and consistently, no matter where it came from. So that kind of brings us to a final thought. When you completely remove all that friction and all that manual work from a huge part of your business, you suddenly free up a ton of time and, just as important, mental energy. So the real question is, once your on-the-spot sales are running this smoothly, what are you going to focus on next?